Ben Coffey, I'm the brand manager for Cinelli USA. We're here at Sea Otter for 2011, and I brought all the new Cinelli road bikes. Starting at the top of the range with the Cinelli XCR, which uses the XCR tubing from Columbus. Main changes from the bike that we had last year is the traditional head tube with press end cups as opposed to the integrated that we were doing last year, and also the 68 millimeter English thread bottom bracket. Changes were done to cater more towards the traditional cyclist. Although it's a bike at 16 pounds with a reasonable build, can be raced. Most of the targeted buyer is more of a traditional rider and isn't going to be racing this a whole lot. You can see it's a sloping geometry, as are all of the bikes that I brought here today. Main features of this one are the titanium head tube badge, etched graphics, seat stay mounted seat binder for a nice clean look. Spikes been well received over the last couple of years. It's one of those lifetime purchases. You could ride this bike. In theory, the frames are going to look like this for the next 20 years. It will not corrode in any way. The next bike that we're looking at is the Cinelli Pro Best Of. This is our ISP bike with the integrated seat mast. The integrated seat mast can be cut and removed and run a 31/6 traditional saddle setup. New for this year, we picked up the a tapered head tube and oversized crown that we like to call the mega head. It's 1.5 mega head. Has a new Columbus designed fork on the front. It's called the Genius fork. This one we switched to a press fit BB86 bottom bracket on this one, because this bike is also available as a complete with internally routed Di2, and the BB86 is a little more Di2 friendly when you pass the cables through. Also, the rear end of the bike has been changed. We dropped 200 grams off of the frame weight from last year, bringing this frame weight to 1,050 grams with an uncut seat mast in the medium size. The lines are more angular in the tube and straight, where last year was more curved, and that's where the majority of the weight was saved in this one. This one's available in both this Bianca Team colorway and also in the Italo 79 colorway, which is the traditional Italo 79 done by Italo Lupi in 1979. This is the current logo, which was changed in 79. So the other one's all black with that logo. The next bike is the Cinelli SI. This is our carbon bike that is available as a complete. This is a brand new mold for Cinelli this year. We have started with a frame, went real minimalist on the top tube. You can see it's very thin, has a curve and an arc all the way from the top of the head tube to the rear dropout to deaden the road feedback and create a more comfortable bike. All of the material that was removed here was replaced in the bottom bracket area to keep the bottom bracket area very stiff, and we did all this without increasing the weight of the bike this replaces in the range from last year. Again, it's a complete, ships with full Shimano 105 at $24.99 MSRP. So it's 105 with FSA crankset and Cinelli branded wheels. The wheels are they use Maddox rims and Novatec hubs, and use straight pull spoke technology. Our complete ships with all Cinelli components, which is one of the things that sets us apart from everybody else's completes that likes to use their house brand components. Our house brand components obviously are actually aftermarket Cinelli components, so it gives us a little bit of an edge with our complete bikes. So our next bike is the Cinelli Experience. The Experience frame has been completely reworked for 2011. It has internally routed cables, which is a nice feature on an aluminum bike. I'll have to call our entry-level bike. It's available as a complete with 105 drivetrain for $19.99. It comes in a black or white and silver colorway. This one has all Columbus airplane aluminum tubing, and uses the integrated headset for a nice clean look. Again, has all Cinelli VI cockpit components, has a Cinelli Pro logo saddle, and the Cinelli branded wheel set.